he did work for an intelligence agency. So could you resolve whether or not he did? And also, could you say why there was a minute missing from the jailhouse tape on the night of the staff?
Yeah, sure. If
Hey,
I
Pam,
could...
could I just interrupt for
Sure.
1 second? Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable. Do you want to waste the time, and do you feel like answering?
I don't mind answering.
I mean, I can't believe you're asking a question on Epstein at a time like this where we're having some of the greatest success and also tragedy with what happened in Texas. It just seems like a desecration, but you go ahead.
You know, as an Eastern European, I gotta say I'm baffled in the way that Americans are doing politics right now. See, in Eastern Europe, if we had an event like this, the way it would be handled is that the president would say, well, I don't know, I'm not the DOJ. I'm not the one running the investigation. Like, I gave all the green lights. See what the DOJ has to say. And then they would eventually ask someone from the DOJ, which would be a lot more difficult to get on camera, right? The president is always doing press conferences, so it's easy to get him on camera. But like the chief of DOJ, like he's rarely doing press conferences, so you'd have to get him there. And you would be like, well, I don't know, it's not up to me. It's up to the FBI or it's up to some other organization, right? And so the idea is to like constantly delay it until your 4 years are up. And when your term is up, no one gives a shit, right? But the way the Americans is doing, like this man has literally campaigned on this issue. Like, he literally said, it's like, yeah, put me in charge and I will release the Epstein files. And it's so weird because, like, I definitely think that he wanted to. I mean, did you guys remember the influencers? Right? Because, like, if he doesn't want to, like, he could just stop talking about it. Or, like, oh, well, obviously, I'll do it later. Do it later. We got more important things to do now. Like, we'll get around, you know? But no, like, he started. And here's the interesting part. Like, he's the one that brought this conversation back up. That's what I find interesting. Because the thing happened, right? The press wrote that the man killed himself. People weren't happy with the answers, both on the left and on the right. People were grumbling. Like, I saw journalists from the New York Times not being satisfied with the answer. Right-wingers weren't being satisfied with the answer. Like, literally no one was happy. But it was what it was. You know, the way the modern world works, you don't talk about a topic, things move on. Trump comes around, campaigns on this issue, brings the topic back, wins elections, starts talking about it. You know, like he's the one that, as I mentioned before, gets the influencers and all that shit. And they say, okay, well, just wait a little while longer. Trust me, bro, intensifies. And then we get this. So, my cynical brain makes me think that looking at the evidence, initially, he did want to release it. Because if he didn't want to release it, that's not how you would behave. You wouldn't say, oh, I got the list here, it's on my desk, and I'll publish it soon, so that later on you can say, why are we talking about this, right? Like you just not bring the subject up or be evasive from the beginning. Like, this makes absolutely no sense, because now it makes you look bad, right? Like, up until now, Donald Trump didn't look bad because he got the popular vote. Which means that most people didn't believe that he is in on it, right? And then Elon Musk comes around and he says, just wait and see what happens when the list is revealed. And now Donald Trump does this. So, like, what are people going to think? Like, seriously, statistically speaking, like, how do you think percentage-wise more people would think that he is guilty or less? Because the left already thinks he is guilty, by the way. Like, the left is already convinced. You know, they keep sharing that picture with him and Maxwell from a party, like, nonstop. You don't see it anymore because now it's on Blue Sky. But, like, there's a lot of leftists that believe that. Well, now, probably, some independent voters are in that category as well due to this shenanigan. And so, what could have possibly happened? I don't fucking know. But like, the biggest scope that I have seen is the one with Alex Jones. Oh, my goodness. Like, this is levels of copium beyond the idea that Donald Trump is playing underwater AD chess. He keeps the list to blackmail the deep state. Get the fuck out of here. Like, at least I know it's not true because Alex Jones didn't say it. Alex Jones actually gets the conspiracy theories right. This is his guest. Like, Alex, I understand you want ratings, but come on, vet your guests. You know, something a little bit more plausible than this shit. Keeping the list to blackmail the deep state. Wow. So what exactly is happening? I mean, I don't fucking know. I guess, like, he must have seen either some information that's classified and arrived to the same conclusion that the previous administration did, or some of his associates or some of the people he affiliates with are on the list. Probably. I mean, I don't fucking know. See, like, this is the thing. I don't want to do conspiracy theories. Like, it's not my job to suspect whatever the fuck is happening. But I am a human being. I am looking at the evidence and nothing adds up. Like, you're basically trying to tell me that Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide for no fucking reason. Because he would have been exonerated since there was no evidence. Right? Like, there is no client list. And if there is no client list, why was he so afraid of? The same with Maxwell. Why is she in prison? Like, apparently people were trafficked to nobody. And this is another interesting question. It's like, okay, fine, you know, there is no list. There is no list. Like, there is no evidence. But why aren't you investigating it then? Like, people were trafficked. To whom? Are there no witnesses? Is there, like, no one of the survivors of the traffic? Can they not accuse anyone? No? Fascinating. I mean, you know, and you like to sleep at night knowing that it happened. Like, you rest easily at night knowing that it happened. Okay. This is wow. Like, this is my biggest major disappointment. It's not about this thing in particular, as in, you know, because I'm in Eastern Europe, right? It's not my elites doing this stuff. I mean, even though, like, it kind of affects me, because, like, the United States is the most powerful nation on earth, like, is the hegemon, right? Stuff that happens in the United States affects the rest of the world. It's not really nice to know that in the empire, this is taking place. But okay, you know, fine. The thing that disappoints me is that this is how politics are being done. Like, you're not even trying to convince the people anymore, right? Like, you're taking the people for a ride. I mean, to me, people losing trust in the right-wing establishment is a problem, because I know what the left-wing establishment has to offer. Like, left-wing establishment is far worse right now than what the right-wingers are doing. Like, seriously, like, name me a Democrat that you think would do a better job. All the left likes to do is to raise taxes and create economic problems for everyone else. Right? And so, the Green New Deal, environmentalist nonsense, like, this is tangible shit that's affecting my life. And they're fucking with my video games. Seriously, like, I'm from Romania. Why are my video games fucked with? What have I done? Why are they being body type A, body type B bullshit? Why? It's trivial, I know, but I'm very petty. There's a lot of petty people in the world. And so, you know, I'm so fucking petty that I'm willing to support right-wingers. Maybe stop fucking with my video games. Like, there are petty people out there. Do you really need to fuck with the video games? Do you need an army of pettiness upon your door? No? Then stop fucking with the video games. Until then, I need to champion the right wing. And so, I do find it concerning when right-wingers behave like this. Because, you know, elections do happen, and people remember, and this is not a good look. Not a good look. It's also the way it's handled. Not a good look. But anyway, right, let me know what you guys think. And as usual, I will see you on the live stream. Take care.